What's the metric for true growth? If you have something remarkable, is it growth if it just stays in your own head or your own four walls? Rich brand, poor brand. It's a matter of growth. The problem with growth is not in achieving it. The problem is in sustaining it. And the great leaders master this, whether you're looking at great civic leaders or cultural leaders or business leaders or innovators of any sort. It came down to one thing that was invisible to the casual observer. It's what I call the fork in the road, and it goes like this. We each grow and progress up to a certain point. Then we hit a ceiling. Essentially, we reach this fork in the road. Now, one road leads to contraction, and the other leads to continued growth. In other words, it's taking what we've perfected, what we've worked on so hard, and exporting it to others, empowering others. It's only in that way can we actually take this growth and push it forward. Otherwise, we reach this saturation point. How do you measure growth? If one had a great idea and it was actually understood by thousands, that's one measure of growth. If it was understood and used by hundreds of thousands, it would be even better. But how many actually are able to take it, benefit from it, and then pass it along to others? That's the growth I'm talking about. Either way, we must get our ideas, knowledge, and talents out there if we wish to grow in the first place and maintain whatever growth we've been fortunate enough to have. Otherwise, what we end up collecting becomes a burden. Partly because it's just like, how much can one person have? But at the same time, there's the other burden, which is, why didn't we export it to others who could have also benefited from it? That's the other burden. That's very possibly the more uncomfortable burden. So, we're talking about rich brand, poor brand. The rich brand is the one that owns what it has worked and crafted, perfected, refined, and then taken the necessary steps to get it out to the world so that others then help forward that growth. That's the growth I'm talking about. And that's the unstoppable growth I'm talking about. The other type of growth, one may be able to say, got a lot of this, got a lot of that, but ultimately, how many people did it help? How many benefited from it? That's the fork in the road. Here's to being a rich brand and not a poor one.